Understanding the escrow process and requirements. Good morning, everyone. The real estate transaction process involves several key steps, one of which is the escrow process. Understanding what escrow is and its requirements can help buyers, sellers, and even RE professionals navigate this crucial part of the property sale smoothly. Let's dive into the details of the escrow process and its requirements. So, where do we start? What is escrow? Escrow is a process where a neutral third party holds funds or documents during a real estate transaction, usually the attorney. This third party, known as the escrow agent or escrow officer, ensures that all conditions of the sale are met before the property is transferred to the buyer and funds are distributed to the seller. Escrow protects all parties involved. Remember that. Escrow protects all parties involved by ensuring that no funds or property changes hands until all the required are satisfied. So nothing can happen until everything is satisfied. Here are some of the escrow requirements. 1. Purchase agreement. The escrow process begins when the buyer and the seller signs a purchase agreement. This agreement outlines the terms and conditions of the sale, including the purchase price, contingencies, and other relevant details. 2. Earnest money deposit. Upon signing the purchase agreement, the buyer typically provides a deposit to the escrow agent. The deposit demonstrates the buyer's commitment to the transaction and is held in escrow until the sale is finalized. 3. Inspections and contingencies. This always keeps coming up. During the escrow period, the buyer may conduct inspections and address any contingencies outlined in the purchase agreement. The escrow agent ensures that these requirements are met before proceeding with the sale. 4. Title search and insurance. The escrow agent conducts a title search to ensure that the property is clean. The title is clean of any liens or claims. They also facilitate the purchase of title insurance, which protects the buyer and the lender from any foreseen issues with the title. Really, that's very important. 5. Loan approval. If the buyer is obtaining financing, the lender will require certain documents and conditions to be met before approving the loan. The escrow agent coordinates with the lender to ensure these requirements are satisfied. 6. Closing documents. As the escrow process nears completion, the escrow agent prepares the necessary closing documents, including the closing statements, the deed, and any other relevant paperwork. 7. Final walkthrough. Before closing, the buyer typically conducts a final walkthrough of the property to ensure that it's still there. No, that it is in the agreed upon condition. And finally, 8. Closing. Once all the requirements are met, the sale can proceed to closing. At the closing, the buyer signs the final paperwork. Funds are distributed from escrow, and ownership of the property is transferred to the buyer. The benefits of escrow. Security. Escrow provides a secure way to handle funds and documents during a real estate transaction, protecting all parties involved. Efficiency. By coordinating the various aspects of the transaction, escrow helps streamline the process and ensures that all the requirements are met in a timely manner. Peace of mind. Knowing that a neutral third party is overseeing the transaction can provide peace of mind to both the buyer and the seller. In conclusion, understanding the escrow process and its requirements is essential. It is absolutely essential for anyone involved in a real estate transaction. By working with a knowledgeable escrow agent and staying informed throughout the process, buyers, sellers, and real estate professionals can ensure a smooth and successful sale. I'm Peter Mancini with Penn Realty.